Well, hello, YouTube. I am returning here. This is my latest purchase. This is the International 9900i. Probably one of the most popular trucks on the road. This last session that I did, I'd say almost a month ago. Yeah, it's been a minute, but yeah. So I decided to buy one of these. So I bought this one straight up with cash. Didn't have to take out a loan or nothing with it. So we're gonna be taking her out for a spin today. See what jobs are available and see. Just gonna go random places. I think we've visited California enough, but kind of wanted to start off before we head out here. Yeah, I know this year I was supposed to be. I said I was going to be doing a little bit more live streaming. I mean, I didn't mean for it to be a month apart, but it's like, well, life just gets in the way. But I'm going to try to do some night streams or something during the week if I can. But I got a week of vacation coming up at work. I'll be doing a lot more live streaming then. So hopefully around the summertime I'll be more motivated to actually get to live streams. But anywho, so yeah. So, let's get this cruise started. So, we're going to start... Probably just going to do standard freight. So, let's see, we're all the way back in Oregon. So, you don't have to stay in Oregon. We have to go... We practically go wherever the hell we want to. So, let's just see what's available. Probably can do something that's pretty far. I mean, I don't necessarily care. Most of these cargoes are just outright boring. Huh. House prefabs. Oh, that's interesting. See, they wanted there by Sunday. It's gonna take a little over a day's worth of driving. Oh yeah, that's actually perfect because we can actually go through California all the way down into right where we're really close to the border of Mexico there, so we can go on the southern end of Arizona there. Kind of do that. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Let's do that. Yeah. Whoops. So the specs on this thing. Oh, that was loud. So the specs on this thing is it's on a 6x4 medium chassis. We got a 500 horsepower Cummins diesel, linked together with an 18-speed transmission with retarder. So, yeah, we are. Lately, I decided I don't want to do anything under 500 horsepower because, I mean, come on, really? Is there anything around me? No. So yeah, this truck is pretty old school. It's got just a pretty small trip computer. I mean, that's about it. You know, these trucks were mainly popular in the 90s, pretty much, and they just have very basic computer systems. You know, I mean, when it comes to driving, I'm all about just basic stuff. I mean, I really don't need all that kind of technology or whatever, just to kind of enjoy a drive. Because when I was growing up, we did, they didn't come out with like trip computers until like was it? Probably wasn't until around the 90s or so, because all the cars we had, no, they didn't have trip computers at all. So, yeah. So yeah, I chose the medium chassis, which is a 6x4, because that's all you can get with this truck is a 6x4, by the way. Because 6x4 is primed mainly for turn. There we go. I have to get used to the steering in this thing. Alright, so we do house prefabs. 36,410 pounds. So, yay. There we go. I was really quite surprised that they actually SES dropped this truck on us. I wasn't really expecting another one until maybe around the release of the Texas DLC. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I am pumped up about the Texas DLC though. Of course, Texas is my home state, so I live in Houston. So, oh, there it is. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, prefabricated houses. I mean, they're all the rage nowadays. I know back in the day, like a lot of people were like lived in pre-manufactured housing because that's cheaper. You know, other people call them like fancy trailer homes or whatever. But I had relatives that actually lived in those, and those were actually quite, you know, those places weren't bad. You just really couldn't paint the walls because they were plastic. But so I know my aunt tried doing that once, and yeah, could not paint it worth a damn. Yeah, but these new houses that they're coming out with, they like build them like in these blocks, and they just put them together like, stack them together like Legos. I think that's pretty cool if you ask me. I'm like, I really have no intentions of living in one, but I think the idea of them is pretty cool. There's a lot on here too. It's almost 40,000 pounds. It's not too bad. So I know they're talking about a lot of the different stuff about the Texas coastline, all the way from Brownsville all the way to Galveston. And now, to be honest with y'all, I've lived in Texas my entire life. I've never been to Brownsville. That's over there. That's the southernmost city you could go to before you reach the Mexico border. So, but that I have been to Corpus Christi a few times. And I'm just literally live like an hour away from Galveston right now. So, I go to Galveston, maybe once or twice a year, given that. So, there's a tree. Alright. So we're going to take this pretty easy. I'm really in absolutely no hurry to get anywhere. So, I don't know why everybody gets in their cars. They just are so... I don't know what's wrong with people lately. People just have no patience and no manners anymore. Is that green? What are they doing? Okay, I guess they're turning left. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get used to driving a medium chassis again. I usually just like to Well. Damn it. Well, I technically didn't hit it. Wow, check that out. Wow. They made those trains a little bit longer. All right. Let's see, we are going left here. Cool. Sooner or later I'm going to invest in a, like, steering wheel and pedals and stuff. Whenever I get my, my gaming station, you know, up and running, which... It's gonna be a long ways off because I got a lot of debt I gotta pay off because from moving into a new house and everything. So it's taking me a lot longer than expected. The lights on. Guess they are. Luckily, when you purchase a new truck, they actually will fill it up with gas for you, so I don't have to worry about that for quite some time. I don't know what the distance till the MD is on this truck, but let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. This one has no trip computer. Okay, all right. Well, doing this old school. Go ahead and turn my lights on because it's getting dark out. So, yeah. So, yeah, we'll go. Yeah, lost my train of thought. Get my cruise control on here. There we go. So, yeah. So, yeah, about the Texas stuff. Yeah, well, I've been to Galveston and Corpus Christi. Now, they talked about some other towns I've actually not been to, which is they're more in the Texas Panhandle, which is like Amarillo, Lubbock, all that up there. I never really been up there. Long time ago, back in the 90s, I did go through. I did get to go to. Can I speak today? New Mexico. And went to Santa Fe and all that. So yeah, That was a long time ago when I was a kid, so yeah, it's been a minute. Is this so slow? Oh, yeah, it is. I think this game would be a lot more enjoyable if I actually did have steering wheel and pedals, but I've been saying that. I've been getting them ever since I started this game, but I've never gotten around to it. I mean, because the place that I went to at a time was train. Oh, just kind of wondering where the hell that train was coming from. It's over there on the right. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's really my goal for this year, is to actually get a gaming station set up, so I can literally, you know, drive this, you know, actually I want it to give me a microphone. If anybody has any suggestions on microphones, something that's under $100, which would be nice, because I'm tired of using this headset. I kind of want to have a microphone, but at the same time, I don't, you know, I do not necessarily have a desk or anything yet, because the way my computer's hooked up right now is it's hooked up to my TV, which it's a pretty large TV. It's like I think it's 42, 50 inches or something like that. It's a pretty large TV, and my computer is on the floor. It's this rolling cart thing that I bought. So, well, it's 60. So, yeah, so I'm sitting on my bed right now. I'm actually playing this with the Xbox One controller. So, when I first started playing this, I did use the keyboard and stuff, but I don't know, just the controls were better back then, but were not as great back then, but they're better now. But I seriously want to have, what the hell is this truck doing? Yeah, I'm gonna back off. I don't know what you're doing. Okay, so yeah, so I mean that's my end goal, is to actually have a nice place where I can sit and legitimately just kind of cruise around, have the microphone on, and I can just like drink soda or coffee or do something like this in the morning, you know, before I go to work, or when I get home at night. I don't necessarily have to, you know, just, because my microphone is extended out through my headset that I'm using now. I'm not even using the headset, just the microphone. It's a better microphone than the one I had before, because the other microphone was this old webcam that I seriously had for 5+ years. I mean, it's a pretty basic microphone. It's nothing fancy. You know, it's back, you know, when web calling, you know, those video calling stuff was relatively new, so that's how old it is. So, yeah, so we're going to be traveling here through the night. I'm not really going to be skipping the nights much anymore. Just don't really want to. Oh, they're letting us bypass this. This is cool. Alright, cool. Get to skip it. Oh, I do have a working clock on there. That's pretty cool. Nice. I love the light orange glow of these lights behind these instrument panel. That's so 90s. Because that's why I really like this truck. It's, I don't know, it just reminds me so much of the 90s. this hill here. There we go. So, going towards Wade. Oh, okay, I like that. Alright, that's cool. Wade. That's pretty good. Absolutely love the lighting system that they have now. It's so realistic. Very nice. Yeah. I think we've been 113 miles in this truck so far. Yeah, we're gonna be putting a lot of miles in this truck. Just fair warning to everybody. I have no intentions of selling this truck. Speaking of that, I gotta give me some more drivers so I can start making more money instead of trucks just sitting there not being used. Yeah, because time is money, you know. So also, I know they had some more news on Montana DLC, which I'm starting to actually get a little bit excited about Montana. To be honest with you, before I really wasn't. Because a lot of the northern states really, the team itself, aesthetically, it's been, phenomenal job. I'm not, saying it's bad by any means whatsoever, but, man, this fog thing is cool. Check this out. I am so distracted tonight. It's so pretty. Fog has a certain airiness, but somewhat beauty to it. I think if people would just stop and just enjoy nature for once, I think everybody would be in a greater mood. Especially when you're out, driving something like this, Of course. In real life, truck driving is no sunshine and daisies, that's for sure. Agriculture. Oh, yeah. Why do I keep forgetting about these? Oh. Well, okay then. Fruit inspection stations. That's definitely a new one. I know we've seen it before in the past live streams, but I just cannot get used to that particular thing. So yeah, Oh man, nighttime driving is actually it's fun now. Because in the past, I'm like, it just didn't seem right, like, okay, that steering was weird. It's like it desynced for a slight second. Love the town of Wade. That's That's just awesome to me. So, I guess we're in California now. This speed is way too fast. Come on. There we go. See if I can sneak me a drink in here real quick. I guess we're in the town of Wade. That's great. You better not hit me. You're like right in the almost on the intersection there, bro. Don't be touching my truck, even though I slammed into a. Ooh. Slammed into a railroad crossing gate, which, of course, that's completely unrealistic. Because I work on the railroad myself, and the light rail trains in Houston, and those things are made of cardboard. It's all what they really are. They're cardboard. They're very light. They're probably less than 10 pounds, probably. They're very light. And they break all the damn time. The orange glow. Yeah. It's kind of eerie and relaxing at the same time. It's kind of odd. I guess it's nostalgia for me. We're over an interstate, right? This is a little on the odd side. Okay. Where are you going, bus? Punch it. Yeah. I know they've done a lot of reworks here in California, so when we come across some new roads, this is definitely different. I guess our next stop will probably be Colorado, because I love going to that state. Yeah, what is this road doing? Okay, it's like making a huge curve here. Check this out. Oh man, this is a steep curve. Wow. Okay. Wow. Stack 5 is way different. Well, never mind. It looks like we're going to be there Saturday afternoon. Okay. Oh, we're in Reading. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely different. You know, yeah, this road is completely changed. Which is great. It's more realistic, which kind of gives me back to this game. They just keep changing the original game, which makes it more relevant, which I really like. Now, ATS 2, don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but I'm just officially burnt out of it, so I'm probably not going to get back to it anytime soon. I might live stream it, I might not. No, I really don't know. It's one of those things, Come on. There we go. Yeah, so Texas. Yeah, I was really hoping they were going to announce something about it, about the release date sometime this summer or sometime, but I don't know. It's looking like more and more towards the falls when they're going to probably release it, which is a little bit disappointing because I kind of wanted to, during my week of vacation, I really kind of wanted to live stream it all day, all week. Even if I discover all the, I don't know how many cities, I'm expecting at least 20 to 30. That's what I'm expecting. I want them to have a lot of cities in Texas. And we're going to be covering every single square inch of Texas. So, that's, you know, on the map. So. Because Texas is a very huge state. It has all different types of diverse biomes and stuff like that, so that's one of the only things in for inspection. Where? Oh. Station, that's cool with me. Guess we can't bypass them all. That's a shame. Like, wow, would you look at that? What timing? Oh, good. That's great because you're not consent. You know, you're not criticizing me the way my truck looks. I really just don't like. That's one of the things I don't really like about when you go to way stations. You have like more than a certain percentage of damage on your truck, or you haven't serviced it in a while. They're gonna say something like, "Oh, your truck is not in great condition." Yeah, bro, that's none of your business, you know. it's my business to I keep up with my permits and stuff, but that's it, you know. I guess they're just trying to, you know, simulate, you know. It's like, hey, take care of your truck, you know. Yeah, we get the message, all right. Let's see. Fuel gauge is a damn good question. Let's see. I think that's the one, like that large one right there, the small closer, the first row to the right. I think the very bottom one right there is the fuel gauge. So gone almost 300 miles. I think we used about a quarter of the tank. So I'm thinking this thing can go a little over 1,500 miles probably when I take a fuel, give or take. I know it says it when you go to the menu screen, but I kind of like to, you know, for fun, just guesstimate. Starry sky. Yeah. So I'm waiting around patiently to see what they do. I mean, I don't know if they're going to do the Montana DLC or the Texas DLC first, but really doesn't matter which one, because I will be, you know, covering both of those top to bottom, like every other one. You know, I wish I could get caught up with ETS2, but just a different driving experience, and I don't know. I just have not been feeling it lately. Maybe if I ever get a steering wheel and pedals, maybe I can. The gaming station, I probably would play that more, but you know, I played it so much right before, you know, ATS came out, and you know, it's like, I've discovered every city. I'm still playing this game more. I'm more attracted to it because it's my, you know, home country. But yeah. So what after Texas, though? You know, that's something to think about. Maybe Oklahoma, maybe Louisiana. Now going to New Orleans. Now that would be nice. Because I've been to New Orleans, I'd say about 3 times now. I don't know what you're doing. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. So yeah, we got ourselves a Jeep Wrangler there. I mean, that's, yeah, I don't know what they call it in this game. A Tangler. That's a very bad joke. So let's see, what kind of cargo is that to ride? It's like it's a standard trailer. Oh, here's some random road construction. Okay. Oh, this guy's on cruise, isn't he? That's not nice. See, now they're starting to gain speed now. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I'd say we use about a third of the tank now, so yeah. We should be able to get to our destination in one tank of gas, so I think we'll be fine. Dude, seriously? This guy keeps speeding up a little bit, and then they kind of slows down. I think it's because of this truck up here. Is so annoying. Yeah, it's like in real life when you get on these 2-lane highways. This truck is on cruise control and will not speed up. It's going maybe like a mile or 2 faster. You know, 1 or 2 miles per hour faster than the other one. It's just taking forever. Okay, Felipe. Cannot find any drone. Okay. $667. Okay. So Corey did income of $1150. Okay. Anybody level up? I guess not. This is the slowest pass I've ever done. I could speed up, but I'm too lazy to get off cruise control. Yeah, what's the fun in that? Okay, oh yes. Oh yes, oh you do that. I'm getting over it now. I'm sure a lot of people back there are cussing me out. Well, that's just their problem. I said, whatever, whatever. That's what I say. Okay, I guess we're getting close to San Francisco. Yeah, there's 80. Never really been to San Francisco. I'd like to go at some point. See the Golden Gate Bridge. Go to Alcatraz. I think that'd be pretty cool. Man, this has been like a straight shot down 5 here. Actually been quite nice. So yeah, I think I only did like one stream like last month. I think it was in April. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, May, June, and July definitely going to be wrapping up the live streams. That's for sure. Yeah, really ain't much else to do around here. Maybe find more viewpoints we can find them. But I don't know. I might live stream that Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel again. So I'm still considering doing another playthrough of that. So one I have is several years old, and this is on way better hardware than the last playthrough was. So. Yeah, we're just cruising along. Yeah, this is Sacramento coming up. Nice. Sun's gonna rise here in about an hour or so, that's cool. Just cruising along here. Yeah, when we get to where we're going, though, we're actually going to be hiring some more drivers. Well, hello, how's it going? Yeah, I know, it's been a while, hasn't it? I know. I'm trying to stream more. Yep, today's my second day off. Because I have Sunday, Mondays off, so, yeah. It's kind of nice having Mondays off. I don't think anybody really likes Mondays. I don't. Of course, my Monday is Tuesday. Tuesdays I really don't like, but, hey. I think it's anybody that, you know, has a 5-day-a-week schedule. They're not really necessarily liking whatever their Monday is, so. But, ooh, their signs light up now. Yeah, I mean, what can I say, right? You know, what can I say? Life gets in the way. Yeah. If it were up to me, I'd be streaming every day. But yeah, just yeah, just not gonna happen. Well, at least not for now. But yeah, we're hauling some house prefabs right now. I think this is a pretty cool cargo. So yeah, the sunrise should be rising here any minute now. It usually starts around 5 a.m. Where am I going? You know, that's a very good question. Yes, we're going to Yuma, Arizona. So yeah, So I started off in my headquarters in Bend, and we are taking all this way to Yuma, Arizona. Pretty much driving down Interstate 5. So here's... I'll show you the map. So... yeah, so we started in... Bend. So we... going down Redding here. Literally following Interstate 5 all the way down through Bakers... not through Bakersfield, but there's... we're going by Los Angeles. We're going to divert going east. And then down through El Centro. And then Yuma is right here on the edge of California and Arizona. So, yeah. So that's where we are right now. So I've been... I don't know how long I've been streaming, really. I haven't looked at it yet. Oh, there we go. There's a sunrise. I'm driving in an International 9900i, which I just bought. So that's a newest truck by SCS. So, which is really cool because it so reminds me of the 90s. So, very popular truck. See if I can get a sip of my drink here in a little bit. Hold on. Oh, really? Well, I don't know. I don't mind the game's GPS too much because I grew up in a time where this really didn't exist. I mean, you actually had to read like maps and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm more old school in that way. I just don't mind it. Because I love reading maps. I just was very fascinated by them when I was little. Drinking me some iced coffee right now. Just, I know it's like after 4 o'clock. Well, it's after 4 o'clock. What time is it anyway? Yeah, it's 4:21 here. Just Central Standard Time. Yeah, so I don't know. I can drink coffee all day. I'm a coffee junkie. Beautiful sunrise. Yep, here we go again with this truck. I was like, I'm not... Oh, I know. I've been drinking coffee almost every morning since grade school. That's literally been like, I started drinking coffee, I think it was like, was it No, it wasn't 92. 92, I was in 3rd grade? Yeah, it was 3rd grade. I think it was either 93 or 94 is when I started drinking coffee, so yeah. I've been drinking coffee for almost 30 years. Yeah, that's how old I am. Yeah, I would show you my truck right now, but oh, 31 on Wednesday. Well, an early happy birthday to you. And I didn't. Wow. So you have a May birthday too. Well, my birthday is May 31st. So that's going to be on a Tuesday, I think. So. Let's see. Yeah, we're passing a Mac Anthem there. Let's see if I can do this without freaking out. Yeah, that's a Mac. See, this would be better if I actually had a steering wheel. See, now I freaked that guy out. Man, I tell you what, how far this game has come. I mean, I don't know. That's the one thing that I really love about this game is that how I've been able to see it evolve from the time it came out. I think it's 2016. I think it was February 5th, 2016. I think it's 2016, if I remember that date right. So I think I have somewhere on YouTube right now. It's the release date of it. I think sometime somewhere. I think it was February 5th. Oh yeah, I probably did. No, I don't even remember what the hell I said in half of those videos. Yeah, I plan on live streaming 18 Wheels of Steel, the hard truck 18 Wheels of Steel, not the Across America, because yeah, that one, I mean, I did have a great time with that. I played that for, I'd say, 20 plus hours, but you know, after a while, that one to me just, it's a great game, but it just gets, everything's open. You have to, well, this game's practically open, but you know, you're limited to how far you can go unless you level up. But that game is just like, I don't know, just more of like a, you know, arcade feel. You know, it's like, what I loved about it though was the competition though, because you were always striving to outstrive the other 3 AI computer opponents, and yeah, that was a fun part of it. I really enjoyed that part, because I always liked to do it on hard mode, where a lot of them, when they would get ahead of me, a lot of, you know, like I would pretty much conquer the southern states first, and then I would hit like the major cities like New York and Chicago and Atlanta is in the south. I'd do Miami. What else would I do? Of course, Dallas and Houston. I conquered those first. So let's see where we are here. Yeah, we're not even at a half tank yet, which is pretty damn cool. Yeah, well, my first one was the Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel. That was my very first one. I was thinking, well, I'm like, I saw this in the bargain bin once, and I think I got my mother to buy it for me. I mean, it was like $10. It's probably the best $10 probably my mother ever spent on me, because I got that home, installed that like back when we had CD-ROMs, you know, and I played that for over 7 hours that day. I just kept on playing and playing it. Next thing I noticed, 7 hours went by, and I'm like thinking, yeah, I think I'm hooked. I was like, I want to, you know, see more of their games. And of course, about that time too is when 18 Wheels is Still Across America came out, and they just were in bargain bins, and they were, I think they were using ValueSoft, which is like very, very cheap games. And yeah, I saw that. That game was $20. I remember. Yeah, it was twice as expensive as Hard Truck, but yeah, like I said before, but between both games, I probably played more of Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel than I did Across America. It just, you know, I don't know. I just really liked the whole simulation of truck driving, maintaining your truck, you know, get caught by the police, which I thought was, you know, those are set places, but not necessarily that. You kind of have to refuel, and you have to, you know, you have to manage your drivers. Now that, you know, the truck management on that particular game, I thought was way ahead of its time, because you literally had to go and schedule, you know, your drivers on what they did in a particular week, and I just loved that part. I mean, I spent hours just playing everything out. I was like, okay, what can you do this, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, Hard Truck 18 Wheels is Still, I discovered on my own. I think it was like in a bargain bin or something. I really don't necessarily know where I actually bought it, or my mother bought it. I think it might have been either at Target or Best Buy or something like that. I think Best Buy, now that I think about it. I think it was Best Buy. But, I don't know. Days are gone now where people don't even know what CD-ROMs are now, probably. They're like, oh, can you get that on Steam? No. Well, you can get this game on, you can get both those games on GOG.com, or I think it's owned by Epic Games now. You can download it from there, and actually had the pouches and stuff on there already. I mean, and they've kind of redid it in HD, so, well, it's not a redo, but they made it to where you can actually work on modern PCs, so I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's offered on Steam, but the Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel is not. You have to go to GOG.com to actually find that one. You can try to go to some other websites. It says they can give you a free link to, I think it's like an iOS file or something, which you had to kind of burn onto a CD, but I don't know who really does that anymore. I was like, my current computer does not even have a CD-ROM drive, so, I mean, I could get one via USB and do it that way, but that's not really necessary anymore, because everything you just download online now. So, oh, that says cars and passenger trucks. That's interesting. I don't know why they'd had this divided up like that. Maybe for safety's sake. Yeah, see, why do that, though? Wow, look at those mountains. That's cool. Man, we've gone over 700 miles. We're just now at half a tank. Yeah, so yeah, man, go check it out. It's Hard Truck 18 Wheels of Steel, or they name it 18 WOS for short. But yeah, you really should check that game out. I mean, the controls are a little getting used to. I mean, you can only use the keyboard, but once you get used to them, then yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, I had a lot of fun with it. So. Hold on, just 1 second. I'm gonna shut my door. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. Yeah, my mother is downstairs. She's taking a course to be a broker. She's getting a broker's license. So, she's working on that today. Yeah, because I think Hard Truck, is about, I think it's $10, I think, or maybe less than that. Yeah, I know. This is great. I mean, these are better than some of the modern trucks. Like, they're supposed to get better on mileage, but these 9900i's rock. I think this happens to be my favorite one they've came out with so far. Don't get me wrong, I like the Freightliner Cascadia. That one's nice, and the Mack Anthem's pretty nice too. But I don't know. I'm really digging this one though, and this one's my favorite so far. Oh, man, my retarder on my truck is having a field day. But yeah, so yeah, let me turn my lights off here. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna be driving this one for quite some time. So the other ones, I'm gonna assign some drivers, and well, that's kind of complicated. I'm like, as far as the COVID cases are concerned, they've gone significantly down. I really have not heard much on the local news much about it. So I'm sure they're low enough to where it just, it doesn't really matter anymore, But, yeah, things have improved, greatly during this year, because, at my job at Metro, they've pretty much lifted the mask mandate, so it's all voluntary now. So they did that on April 19th, I think. Was it April 19th? Yeah. I think it was April 19th. It was on a Tuesday. So yeah, it was April 19th. So since then, since mid-April, the masks have been voluntary. So they're still checking their temperature and stuff, though. But yeah, they're probably going to do that for quite some time. But that's okay with me. I don't mind that. But I hated those masks. I hated them. Because it's been almost a year since I've contracted COVID myself, and I'm still having complications from it. It's really nothing major, but my lungs still hurt from time to time, and I have these hot and cold spells, and it's not really been fun. But I'm just lucky to be alive. So as far as yeah, Houston's pretty much almost gone back to being almost normal. I would say almost normal. I don't think it's ever going to be oh shit. My bad. I didn't even see that. guess we're going this way now. Ugh. Gee, no kidding. I'm sure the end of the humidity there is horrible. Yeah, I know. I've been to Florida once in the '90s, like in Orlando, like at Disney World and all that. Oh man, it's like it's like it's like trying to breathe underwater. It's like a cloud on top of you the entire time. Wow, it's a little bit later than I thought. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that I don't have to wear a mask anymore. It's pretty nice. Because we started wearing those masks, I'd say it was June of 2020. So from June 2020 until April 19th of this year, we had to wear masks to work. So now when they first started doing it, it was very annoying because they would want you to wear a mask in your own personal vehicle, and I was strongly against that, so I had to argue with them back and forth. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. But they've since moved the temperature checking people inside into our office area, so that's worked out. I mean, I don't necessarily mind that, but. I tell you what, that sucked. I was like, I wouldn't really wish COVID on anybody, nor my worst enemy. You know, I mean, I was like, I've had my fight with it. I think I have a video of it where I talked about it. And I mean, if you listen to me now, and you listen to that video I had, you can clearly tell that I've been sick with something, because I'm still not 100% even after almost a year later, but. You know, you can clearly tell that, yeah, really kicked my ass. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. It literally kicked my ass. So, but, okay, this is a straightaway, so, in my truck, by the way. It's a custom blue metallic, sort of like, I was trying to get more of like a darker, like maybe between a midnight blue and an indigo, but it turned out to be a little bit lighter than I wanted. But that's cool though. I like the way that it looks. Alright, so I think I'm going to live stream until about 5 o'clock, then I gotta do some laundry and stuff. I might be a little bit back a little bit later. Oh wow, lucky you. At least you got brakes. I didn't. Because you gotta understand that I'm in public transit, so we're more exposed to people like that. But yeah. I love thrift stores. We got a lot of those in Houston. Yeah, I don't know if you heard of a place called Dirt Cheap, because they're pretty popular, like in the deep south, like in Mississippi and Louisiana. I think Louisiana has some too. But well, I mean, I think it's really fun going to places like that and trying to find treasures and stuff for dirt cheap. So I found some pretty good stuff. Like, I wouldn't say this is really a thrift store, but like TJ Maxx, for example, which is like, I would say it's sort of like a bargain store. You know, like I don't know what you would call it, but yeah, I love going there because I mean I always come out the door buying something, like either some sort of food or something that you can't really find anywhere else, or I'm really big into candles and stuff, so you know, I go through a lot of candles, so I can find stuff there that are like next to nothing. So. Ooh, got ourselves a wind farm. Oh, you work for Goodwill. Yeah, we have tons of Goodwill down here. Like, actually, there's a Goodwill store just right down the street from me. So yeah, they're very abundant down here. I've donated a lot of stuff to Goodwill. Like, my past couple of moves, there's been stuff that I just didn't really need anymore. But I've actually learned some stuff, though, that they really do not accept Christmas trees, which I think is kind of weird. But because they're just the artificial ones, I mean, not the real ones. I don't think you... I was like, oh, here's a dead Christmas tree. No, nobody wants that. But I just find it weird that they don't accept Christmas trees or something like that. I mean, that's weird to me. But I'm sure they have it. I'm sure they have every reason to not to. I mean, but yeah, I never really go in the store as much. I mean, I think I went to one of them once, I think, and it got me this. It was a water pitcher. It was an old water pitcher that I got for like $1.50. I mean, it kind of leaked a little bit. I mean, it worked for a little while, for a few months, but it just, I don't know. I had to throw it out. So, but it was $1.50. I mean, it was cheap. I mean, I like finding stuff like that where it's next to nothing. It's something that you use every day, you know. So, I think it's. Oh, you take. See. Yeah, you know what, dude? That is weird, because the Goodwill stores down here in Houston, they won't take them. We try to donate it to them, they said they will not take them. I don't know why. I guess that's just one. That's a Texas thing. I don't know. I have no idea. Man, yeah, I still have plenty of gas. We're gonna keep going. See, yeah, that just doesn't make any sense. Why would they not take Christmas trees in Texas? That's so weird. Huh. I have no idea why they don't. It's so weird. Yep, so got just under 100 miles here. So wow, this has been a pretty relaxing trip this afternoon. So this has been enjoyable. Yeah, Wendy went anyway. Why to, we had to end up throwing the Christmas tree out, which I think absolutely sucked. But the tree that we bought that at Big Lots. I mean, I don't know if y'all have Big Lots in Florida or not, but yeah, we had to throw it out. We got it. Originally got that tree at Big Lots, but past few years just trying to stuff it back in a small little box. Yeah, just all the leaves and stuff were bent, and it did not look good at all. So we just had to get rid of it. Okay, good, yeah. So yeah, that's where I buy pretty much most of my Christmas stuff is at Big Lots. I go to Big Lots a lot for stuff. Like, some stuff may be cheaper, but some stuff may be a little bit, the price may be hiked a little bit there, so, I mean, it kind of just depends on what it is. But yeah, that's where all my Christmas stuff is from, is Big Lots. Oh, jeez, I'm going too fast. My bad. Wow. Signal ahead. Okay, nice. I'm so glad they tell you that. Yeah, definitely more convenient. Yeah. I cannot really do, I can't do real trees since I'm allergic. So, which I think is very ironic because where I live in Houston, it's like these large pine trees. I mean, they're like huge, like over 5 stories tall. Like, but long as I don't really touch the needles or expose my skin to it or something. I mean, yeah, because I swell up big time. I mean, it's not dangerous. Like, I could go into cardiac arrest or be asphyxiated or something. But I swell up really bad if it touches exposed skin. So, yeah, not fun. But let's see here. Where are we going? Well, this area looks nice. Guess I really haven't been to Arizona in quite some time. Oh, yeah. Nice, check that out. I'm that close to the line. Yes. Oh yeah, pine trees like literally are everywhere. Okay, whoa. I have no idea why I'm getting that. I don't know, maybe that's another side effect of COVID or something, because, I mean, when I, play these games for extended period of time, when you're stopped at a light, it's like, get that vertigos, it's that sense of vertigo, because I had that really bad when I got out of the hospital last year, so I think that stuff has really never left me, so yeah, that was weird. Let me see if it does it here. Yeah, sort of is. Weird. Huh. Well, you can definitely tell that we're in Arizona, that's for sure. Very sandy. Wow, you had COVID 3 times? That sucks. So I guess you got all the 3 main variants, right? The original one, the Delta, and the Omicron. Because the one that I was infected with was the Delta. Delta, to me, was the worst. Omicron, not so much. Yeah, it was a Delta that really got me. Man, I was really sick with that. Alright, it's not too far from Yuma. Alright. There we go. Put the cruise back on. Oh. Yeah, you know, it's actually kind of hard to tell, you know. I mean, that's why you had to get those tests and stuff and see if you have it, because it might have been sinus or allergy related. Because I know lately I've been feeling symptoms of it, but I know for sure it's allergy. Because my allergies are bad this time of year. So. It's a scary thing, though, because you relate something to something minor like allergies or a simple cold or something. Now you're thinking, well, is it COVID or isn't? You know. So it's pretty damn scary if you think about it. But I know I've had it. I've lived through it. I don't necessarily want it again. So yeah. Okay, so we finally arrived here in Yuma. Just right on the southern edge of Arizona and California. To Arizona? No, I have not. I've been to California, I've been to New Mexico, I've been to Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, and I've also been to Florida. But no, I've not been to Arizona. I've been to Canada. I've been to the Quebec province where Montreal is, and also been to Ontario. Oh, well, you know what? I just got the latest vaccine it was like right before Thanksgiving last year, and yeah, that's really the only one that I've had because I've already had COVID. So I mean, I don't necessarily need the vaccine. I just did it because my job required it. So, well, not necessarily required it. It's more like, I don't know, that's a better way to word this. It's more like, well, we had to get tested every week and we didn't get vaccinated. So, I did not want to get tested every week because I didn't want to waste my time on that. So, so that's why I did it. But, oh, there's a lot here. Dude, I know it was like blending into the background there. Oh. So you never been to Texas, huh? You should come visit sometime. Don't hit my... No. Crap. Seriously? There you go. I'm gonna probably have to back this one up. I don't know. It's all the way back there. It's all the way over there off to the left is where its drop-off point is. Really? Huh. Yeah, never been to Arizona. One of these days I'd like to take like a road trip and go to all these states and stuff that are in the game, you know? I mean, I've been to California. I mean, I know what California is, but like, I've never been to Montana, which is coming up. Never been to Idaho or Washington State or Oregon or anything like that. So I'll have to do that someday. I know, yeah, it is, isn't it? Actually, did you know that I-45 is considered the most dangerous road in the United States? Yeah, I mean, it looks nice, but yeah, it's I-45 is a very dangerous road. So, oh, there it is. Okay. Oh man, it's against the wall. Okay. Yeah, there are parts of Houston that are pretty. Yeah. When most people think Houston, they're like, oh, like just oil rigs and derricks and stuff like that, and plants and all that. But there's more to this city than people think there is. You know, we got a pretty good zoo that's in the near downtown. So, got that, and then of course the Texas Medical Center, which can literally have its own zip code. Oh, I need to straighten that out. I don't like that. This truck is really easy to back. It's like I really wish more of these trucks had more of the medium chassis available, but guess not. Hurricane Harbor. I think the one you're talking about probably used to be Wet and Wild. I think, and then Six Flags bought them out. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking. Astro World. That closed like in late 2000s. I think, because where my job is really literally like right across the street where Astro World used to be. So, but yeah, it's a shame it's no longer there. They just use that for storage and for a parking lot during the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. It's in late February through March. So, yeah, just kind of nothing to look at there anymore, which is really sad. But Yeah, I don't know. So let's go and I don't necessarily care where. Yeah, Eric looks pretty good. Let's see, we got any in... No? Oregon. The Astrodome is still there. It's the past few years, people were kind of had talks going back and forth about they're going to bulldoze it or what they're going to do with it. I think they still have no idea what they're going to do with it, but it's still there. They're in the process of doing some renovations to it. So yeah, it's so they used to be Reliant Stadium over there. They built another large stadium over there, and then it's now called NRG Stadium. So yeah, I mean it's still there. I mean I don't know if you can really go in it anymore, but yeah, it's still there. But I passed by. It's like literally just right across 610, which is that the inner loop of Houston, and it's literally across the highway from it. I pass by it every single day on the train. So, all right, let's see here. I think we're gonna go for Lily. You. Let's see. You go to Colorado. Yes. All right. Okay, so yeah, we actually hired 2 people. So let's see where everybody is. Yeah, so Gratuita S is 5.0 like me. See, got Corey is 3.3. Philip is 2.5. So is Alice. So this is 0.8. Now, as far as hiring people, I don't think it really matters, to be honest with you. I mean, I notice what I like to do is I like to buy like the lowest people with the lowest rating. And the reason why I do that is because you can make more money with people with higher ratings, of course. But I kind of like to see the progression of these people from all the way from 0.8 all the way to 10.0, which is the highest rating. So I think it's kind of fun to watch that. More of a statistics thing for me. So they'll eventually learn with time. They'll get just as good as me as making money. So I don't mind the expense. So, but anyway, folks. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me today. So I really appreciate everybody for stopping in, hanging out. I might be back later tonight, but I have no guarantees. Just depends on what's gonna happen. Got laundry and other stuff I gotta do. So, but I'm gonna try to stream some more when I can, at least once a week if I can. But yeah, so we'll see what this rest of this month brings. It's looking good so far. So until next stream, folks. Thanks everybody for watching, and have a great rest of your day.